He drinks in painting graffiti art are expressed every day within the inner cities of America and the world. You are not doing hip-hop. You are hip-hop.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. So I don't have my normal screen up because whenever we let go of a loved one, I wanna take a little time and talk about that loved one. So let me go there first. Let me go there first because life is lifing at all times, and I have said this more than I don't know. I stopped counting how many times I've actually said it, but we are here and then we are gone, right? Some of us may not ever go, but we are here. I mean, Dick Van Dyke's about to be like 100 years old, if not 100 already. So, but the other day we let go of another loved one. And this is Steven, an amazing cousin. Absolutely loved him. And I'm just, it's one of those where feels like everything is going well, and you're like, I'm sorry, wait, what happened here? Like, what are we talking about, right? But I have to remind myself that, we are here for, as I said before, a limited time. And we have choices. I don't believe the good Lord allows us to be here just to work and toil our entire life and never have time to be with our loved ones, our family, our friends, all the things. I don't believe that. This is where I tell people, get your priorities in order, because a lot of times we only think about our own mortality when someone close to us is called home. Now, I think about it a lot, but I'm that person. I think about it a lot. The decisions I make them based on thinking about where I am right here, right now, that the good Lord gave me one more day to impact the life of others, but then also, to spend time with those that I love. So I don't believe in the shoulda, coulda, woulda. I always think to myself, when someone crosses your mind, that's that moment is telling you to stop, make a phone call, slide by the house, send a text message, whatever it is. That's that moment, because it's like, woo, I got this feeling. Perhaps I should make a phone call right now and see how so-and-so is doing. They crossed my mind for a reason. That's where I go. So it's always hard. It is hard to think about letting go of your loved ones. I don't use the word loss, and I've said that before. We don't lose anybody, because our loved ones, our friends, they don't belong to us. They're on loan. They are on loan. And so you should use your time wisely and spend time with your loved ones. Now, I know it's almost Thanksgiving. I get that. And people often say, oh my God, it's so close to the holidays. And here's the deal. Somebody, and I hate to say it, it might sound morbid, but somebody is going home every single second of the day. The same way that somebody is coming into this world every single second of the day. We only think about it when it's close to us. Okay? So when we talk about living your life to the fullest, being present for those who matter to you, and for yourself, and for making the most of while you're here. Now, I know sometimes there's a dumpster fire outside. I get it. But these are those moments of joy, like being with your family, being with your friends, and being present in that moment. This is it. So I got a little liquor here for Steven. I got a little liquor. I'm not going to pour it out. I'm going to drink it. I'm going to drink it. I may pour out something else that I don't want to drink for Steven, but I just want to just say, I love my family. It's going to hurt to not see him physically, but he is still here, through memories and everything else. So with that, let me play this intro and we're going to get started. good afternoon. Hey, it's Friday. It is Friday. I get it. It's Friday. It is 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern. You are watching, girl. Listen, yes, I have tears in my eyes. I don't mind crying because you know what? We have emotions, okay, people? So don't think that you should never be someplace and break out into tears. It be tears of joy, tears of pain, whatever it is. Show your humanity, right? It's perfectly fine to show it. Grief comes in many stages, but feel good to show it. And since it is, like I said, it's about that time for Thanksgiving. I actually went to the grocery store this morning to get my groceries. Lord bless, it's almost $200. I could be crying about that too. You know what I mean? But let me get focused. Hey, if you're watching here, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in either live or in the replay. So we are streaming to LinkedIn. We're also streaming to YouTube. If you're on YouTube, please be sure to like the video. Leave a comment. Let me know where you're watching, if you're watching the replay. And if you have not, feel free to subscribe because, you can do that too. Before I get too far into what we're going to talk about today, let me go ahead and send some hellos. My mother's here. Hello, mother. My sister's here. My sister's here as well. Hello, Jessica. Hannah's here. Hey, Hannah. Good afternoon to you. I got some thoughts, people, because it is that time of the year. And let me tell you, at full discretion, I know who I am. Okay. Let me get right to this. I know who I am. I got some thoughts for you because I often tell people, if you need someone to talk to, I am an ear. I know I'm legit. Like I do that. So if you want to talk to me, by all means, come and talk to me. And a dear friend reached out last month, which gave me the idea that maybe I should talk about this. Perhaps I should talk about it. And hello to Alex. I believe that's Alex. Hello. Is that Kishova or Kishara? I may say that wrong. Please, my apologies if I said it wrong, but welcome. Hello. Dr. Tachi is here. We have all the people who are here. So I want to just say hello to all of you guys. But my dear friend called. Had to have a conversation. And my friend was like, hey, I got this situation where I have a friend who I have been helping for a lot. And I'm at a place where I feel as if they're now taking advantage of my time and my labor. And I was like, oh, please do tell. And so the friend was saying that they've helped this person with a number of projects and they don't get compensated, right? This person does not send work their way. And they are at a point where they're just tired of giving because at this point, it feels as if they are being taken advantage of. And the thought was, hey, am I wrong to feel this way? And I was like, you know what? Here's the funny thing. I had that feeling in September. Now, Gwendolyn is a giver. I'm a nurturer. I'm a giver. If you tell me you have an event, I'm going to be in the crowd cheering you on, right? I am going to do whatever I can to see you rise. That's how I am built. It literally helps. It gives me joy, right? It lifts me up to see other people winning. And I get it. Hold up. Let me come full circle real quick. I get that in the world we're living in, a lot of people, and I'm using some really high level stuff here, but some people don't believe that there's enough room for them to shine brightly and someone else shine brightly. I get that. I'm not one of those people. I understand that every single one of us has a genius and I can shine bright and you can shine bright and we could all shine bright. There's enough food at the table for all of us to eat. So I get it. If it's not my winning season, I'm still cheering you on. I'm going to still be in the crowd. I'm going to get on the highway, come be in the spot and do whatever I have to do to see you win. That's how I am built because I'm secure in mine. But that doesn't mean that every blue moon, I don't get this feeling that perhaps I'm giving too much. So I was telling the hubs just in September, I have wished, sometimes I feel, I just want someone every blue moon to like ride for me the way that I ride for other people. And he looked at me like, oh. I said, I just, every now and then when you sit down and you calculate the energy you give to other people, and I do give a lot. I mean, again, my choice. all about choice. Okay, so I want to make that clear. But I do give a lot. And I said, I just want somebody to show up for my projects the way that I do for other people. Just every now and then, you know? And he was like, okay, all right. And I do believe that the universe conspires to assist you. And out of the blue, literally weeks later, I get this action that just caused this kerfuffle. And I didn't know where it was coming from. I thought it was like somebody spamming me or something because people were reaching out. And I thought, what is going on? I had no idea. And it turns out some person I didn't even know put my name in a room that I didn't even know existed. And people started showing up. And I was like, oh my God, like that's amazing. Right? Like I was like, oh, okay. It does happen. So I want to talk about the givers and the takers, because some of us are givers. We give a lot. We give too much. But I want to talk about how, as givers, how we can protect our peace in this season, because it's that season, it's the holidays, where people start asking a lot, or they start expecting things from you because you've always done it. Now, here is the deal. Takers are going to take. And we all have some takers. I don't care where you are. Every single person that's watching this now or in the replay, you have a taker. You know there is somebody who comes to the cookout, the family dinner, the potluck, whatever, and all they bring are napkins or cups or like paper plates. They never bring a dish. They never bring something of substance. It could even be that maybe you guys work on a project and they bring like 20%, but you've done like 102. Right? Or it could be the friend who only calls you when they are in dire need of someone to dump all of their emotional baggage on. We all know those people. We don't even have to lie. We know those people. We know them. These are the friends who only show up when it's about them. You know, even if you call, be like, hey, how's it going? Da, 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 da. The next thing you know, the next 45 minutes is all about them. We know those people. It's okay. We all know them. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Yes, we'll leave with a trailer of food. Yes, and there are the trauma dumpers. They're there. Yeah, we all know those people. We don't want to call them out, and I don't think you should call them out unless it gets really bad. I'm gonna talk about that. But we do know them. I knew some. I don't have them anymore. So let's go to this. When I talk about givers, saying no is not saying no. We got to understand that we are saying yes to what actually serves us. Now, I am a 70s baby. I come from a time where we said yes to a lot of things. We never said no. We go to so-and-so's house and so-and-so this and the church this and the church that and blah, blah. We did everything that everybody asked of us because we thought that that was the thing to do. We know better now. We can say no to what does not serve us. You don't want to go to that crappy office party? Don't go. And as a person who was a manager, I didn't go to the office party a lot of times. No. They're like, but you're one of the managers. Don't nobody care. I'm not going. I'm not wasting my time. Some of the people I enjoy, the others, we are work people. This is a working relationship. I need to work with you and then I don't have to see you again. Sorry, not sorry. So no, I'm not going to the potluck. I'm not eating that food. No way. I don't know what your kitchen is like. So no, you don't have to do that. So we're saying yes to structure. So you creating a boundary for yourself, and this really is for us, is to help us, right? It's not saying no to you not being generous. I am still very generous, extremely. But you got to say to yourself, what do I really have the energy for? Because this does take energy. That's time, that's mental energy, it's physical energy. You got to look at that. You know, there is a battery, and that battery, it depletes, right? So when we talk about finding these boundaries, this is about shaping it. When a giver says, I can help for an hour, but I can't take over, stick to that hour. Right? That's not about being selfish. You have your own things that you have to think about. Giving is a gift. It is a gift. It is not a burden. It's a gift. I enjoy my giving. As Dr. Tachi says, they probably have cats that sit on the stove watching them cook. You need to stop. I can't eat other people's food if I don't know what's going on in that house. Yes, that's what I'm saying. We're going to keep it real today, people. No. And no offense to my previous colleagues, I saw how they operated in the lunchroom. Ain't no way. And I said, ain't no way I would eat half of, no. Full stop. No. So yes, we're saying yes to structure. We want to make sure that we create a boundary for ourselves so that we can really focus on what we are giving and when we're giving it. As Hannah says, yes, true. Exactly. I don't know what your house is like, or I've seen your habits and yeah, your lack of washing your hands. No. So let's talk about energy, because this is energy. The energy is a currency. Every yes is a withdrawal, and every boundary is a deposit. You're taken away. You're taken away. I like how Tata says singing, hey, Pepto-Bismol. Man, fool around and find out if you want to. But givers must ask, does this request align with my values, or does it drain my capacity? You got to protect your energy, right? You got to protect your energy. Everybody's something is not for you. And let me just say this really quick, because I know people often say, and I know y'all have seen these posts, memes, whatever, on some social media platform where it says it costs nothing to support your friend, like to reshare a post, to leave a comment, to do whatever it is. But those are lies, okay? It does cost something. It does. It's not $0. Prime example, if you are promoting something that I believe is a scam, I am not putting my name on that. That's a no. I'm not sharing that. Because that's my reputation. That does cost something. It does. It does. There's a cost associated. And some of us know, we have family members, we have friends who are a little on the maybe not so legitimate side. Yeah, we know those people. We know them. I'm not putting my name on that. I am not doing that. And I have recommended somebody once, not knowing that person would go around and change what they offered. And then the person I recommended them to, yeah, it was not great. I don't want to do that, because that's my name. That's my reputation, So there is a cost associated to it. But energy that we put into your project, yeah, there's a cost there too. You got to ask yourself, is what I'm about to put my name on, put my time into, does it align with my values? If that answer is no, then no, I'm not putting my name out there like that. That is a no. I'm not going to reshare it. I may put it on a TV somewhere and help you get watch hours or whatever you need, but I'm not going to go beyond that. There is a cost associated. There really is a cost. So do think about that. You want to say yes to what gives you energy. I like to volunteer. I was out volunteering yesterday, even though it was storming like the dickens. We were still out there, which is why I'm kind of nasal, hanging out in the rain, getting cold. But that gives me energy to be out there helping other people, to help someone else's project. That gives me energy. So if the energy aligns, then go with it. If you find the person draining, and there are energy vampires, there are emotional vampires. These are the people, whenever they come around, it's just drama. It's just non-stop drama. It could be your cousins, it could be your auntie, it could be your parents, I don't know. But it's drama. They just can't go anywhere and not stir up something. Why do you want to be around those people? So should you not go to the family dinner? Maybe you shouldn't. I'm just saying, you can love your loved ones from afar. It's fine. They're going to be all right. It's okay, but you know who they are too. Or maybe they shouldn't be invited to your shindig. I have another friend who's doing a shindig, and there is someone he's no longer close to. So he's like, he can't come. I mean, that's the reality. You may have known somebody when you were younger, may have been close, but you have since outgrown that person. That happens. You are not obligated to keep inviting them just because you knew them or they're like a cousin. Like, no, there are no obligations here. That's your time. Protect your time, protect your peace. You don't owe nobody nothing. Plain and simple. And let's just say this again, because we've had to have this chat over and over again. Like, no in November. No is a complete sentence. You are a grown person. You don't have to tell somebody why you're not coming to their event. The answer is no. And you don't have to make an excuse. If they say, hey, are you coming? No. That's it. See how easy that was? You don't owe them, well, I might. There's no might. If you know you're not coming because it's not your vibe, no, I ain't coming. And then eventually maybe they'll just stop asking you. As Jessica says, I don't go anywhere that is going to drain my energy and bring negative vibes around. Ditto. We don't have to keep living in that world. That whole I'll just make an appearance. I'm not making an appearance. Not doing it. Now I'm going to happy hour after this with the ladies in the neighborhood. I've become that chick. I'm one of the old ladies in the neighborhood now. You know, like Mrs. Gladys and Miss Evelyn. I'm one of them now. So we're going to go to happy hour, have a couple of cocktails, and do what Black women do at happy hour. That's uplifting. You know, that's the vibe this Friday, right? But we're not going to do some of this other stuff. It's like, no, ain't nobody doing that. I'm not old. Technically, I'm not old. You know, in the group, I'm the youngest. So, you know, but I just feel special to be invited now to the neighborhood ladies group. But I'm very much like Gladys. I stay in my window. I stay looking at who's coming, who's going, who's riding up and down the street. Yes, consider me neighborhood watch. That is Gwendolyn at this point. Yeah, I admit it. It's me. It's okay. Let's talk about mutual respect, because this is a big one. Because we talk about reciprocal relationships. I'm going to take this down really quick. Healthy giving is a two-way street. Okay? Right? It's a two-way street. When you have boundaries, you know, it just says that, hey, generosity is not an endless thing. It's not even owed. It's a simple phrase such as, I value helping, but I also need space for my own commitments. That's all that is. That's all it's saying. But some people, again, the takers, there's a lot of taking, very little giving back. Whatever relationship you have, it should be reciprocal. If it's one-sided, you may want to rethink that relationship. I know I did. Back in 2020, yeah, I cleaned house. I was like, this is the one-way thing. I'm the person who's always sending happy birthdays, happy anniversaries, congrats on your promotion, congrats on your project. That was me. And yet and still, and this is like the second time that I've had this sort of like, is this relationship worth it? Because even the ones you have, there's time put into a relationship, right? Does everybody understand that? There's time there because it's work. Every single relationship requires work. You got to check in every now and then. It could be like every 6 months, could be every 2 months, could be every week, whatever your maintenance is, that's yours. There are some friends we talk every 4 months and it's like we were here yesterday, and others we talk every week. So everybody has their own maintenance schedule. It's not one size fits all. It's not, it's not equal across the board. But I was asking myself, some of these relationships, they're not worth the work. They're not worth it. Because I'm putting a lot out and nothing's coming back. Right? It's like, hey, congrats on getting engaged. Congrats on your wedding. Here's a wedding gift, blah, 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 blah. And then when it rolls around to my time, crickets. Except for like 3 people. The rest, I was like, wow, y'all didn't even, okay, we're not even going to talk about Gwendolyn getting married. Okay. Do I sound salty? Yeah. It's not even, It's not even salty. It was disappointment. It was honest to God disappointment, because you have this idea that we were actually friends, that the care was there. And it's like, this is my special moment. I mean, it's your wedding. It could have been your wedding. It could have been your birthday, whatever it is. But for people to go missing, you're like, what happened? What happened there? I'm not understanding. I'm not getting it. Why am I doing all of this work to make folks be seen? To know, yes, I recognize you. I know it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Why send the voicemail, the text saying, hey, just thinking about you, when you're not? So no, we are not obligated to hold on to relationships that are not worth the work and don't have the value. Let them bitches go. Let them go. It's okay. I've lost nothing. Nothing. But disappointment, oh yeah. I was disappointed. And yes, Jessica, yeah. Sometimes you gotta know what? There's no need to keep working here. Like, why am I still working here? There's no need. I'm gonna let it go. So think about reciprocal relationships. If it's not happening for you, maybe it's time to clean house. It's perfectly fine. There's a new year coming. We're almost there. So here is the yes mantra that I want you guys to walk away with, that your yes is sacred. Don't say yes to everything just because you think you should. Like, that's a no. Your yes is sacred. Your yes is aligned. If it's not aligning with your values, don't do it. And that's for all the things. And don't feel guilty. Like, there is no guilt here. It's about you. Put you first. And your yes serves you so you can serve others. That's the deal. When you're walking in alignment, everything works out the way it's supposed to. Plain and simple. Everything works out the way it's supposed to. When you put yourself in spaces and places that don't serve you, it's not good for you. And you start to see it physically. You see it mentally. And women, we have a problem of saying yes to everything. Now, I get that society has given us this program that we should just be the yes machine. Yeah, it's programming. Donna Reed, Mrs. Cleaver, all of that. That's called programming. No. If you ain't feeling it, no. Not at all. And I don't know how many times I've said it, but I'm going to say it again. No is a complete sentence. You don't owe anybody anything. Not a thing. But I do want to say this before I go into some things, because next week is Thanksgiving. So I do want to say thank you to everybody really quick before we let this go, because it goes by so fast. I do want to say thank you, because I go back to, we wake up this morning because we didn't have to wake up. Now, I don't know what higher power you believe in. I really don't. It don't even matter. But hear me clearly. I believe, I trust, we're all here for a reason. I don't know what that reason is. There may be a reason why you're in the space that you're in at a particular time to help somebody that you're supposed to be there to help. You don't know who that is. You don't know. But you're here. And if you're here for a reason. You have not fulfilled your purpose. So I get that next Thursday is Thanksgiving. You give thanks every day for all the things. Give thanks for your family members who you can still physically see and touch and hear and enjoy. Give thanks for being in this place. And I get, it's like a hellhole right now. There's a lot of BS going on, but we're still here for a reason. Okay? There's joy there. Find that joy. Surround yourself with other joyful people. Right? And if you're watching this, I thank you for watching this. I'm a soapbox kid. I have a book full of ideas that I want to talk about, and I'm already lining things up. But I thank you for giving me your time, because your time, yeah, that's energy. You don't have to watch this. You know how many things you can watch on YouTube or LinkedIn or wherever you're watching it? There's a lot of places you could be right now, but you decided to give me your time. So I thank you for that. That does not escape me. It doesn't. So thank you for that, because I'm a hot mess sometimes. I mean, like technically we're all a hot mess, but whatever. But thank you. Thank you for that. Just think about all the things that we have. And I say it, we are blessed beyond measure. We are. Now, I was out at the food bank yesterday. Well, actually, it was a mobile drive, but for the food bank. And I was literally fighting back tears to see so many people who were saying thank you to us as volunteers for putting on this event, for being able to help them have a meal. And food insecurity happens every day in this country. So we do our major food drives around Thanksgiving, but we do this kind of work. There's food things happening all the time, every single day. Literally, they prepare meals that people can walk up to the food bank and grab a bag and leave. That's every day, not just Thanksgiving. But there were people in the line yesterday that snaked around the AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. And all I could say was, my God. Could have been me. It has been. But we are blessed beyond measure. So give thanks for that. Even if you're just barely making it, there is somebody out there who would love to be in your shoes. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. So I do want to do this because next week we're bringing back TGIFF. That G is Fire Fridays. It comes back, and we had a new season on Indie Soup Media. A new season is coming. Can you believe it? Yes, a new season is coming. And because we have a new season coming, I want to share with you a quick sneak peek of the first episode of Ladies Listen Up. They're not equipped to handle trauma. They're not equipped to talk about your depression. They're not equipped to help you handle your anxiety. That is not what your family and friends are for. It's not their job. It's not what they're meant to do. Even if you did have a family member who was, say, a counselor, that's a tad bit too close, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's too close. You need someone who is not attached to you to help you work through whatever that pain is. Exciting times, I tell you. So yes, that starts next Monday. We got our new seasons dropping on Indie Soup Media. We have Let's Wine a Little. That's on Tuesday nights. I think that's 6:00 Eastern. We have Small Biz Bites on Wednesday. We've got Girl Listen Again on Friday, starting at 7, and then it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a thing. So stay tuned for more little tidbits here and there. It is coming next week. We're so excited. Let me end this with some quick conversations because God bless it. It's 34 minutes. I gotta get ready to go out have this happy hour. So Justice, I hope everyone has a safe and blessed Thanksgiving. Yes, please be safe. Look, if there's traffic and there's foolishness, trust. That's a couple of angels trying to help you out to get to your destination safely, right? Thank you, Dr. Tachi. You know, like I said, I got a lot on my brain, and I'm going to put it out there. Yes, have a great holiday for those who celebrate it. I call it Turkey Day, but to each his own. My mother says, great show. Thank you, Mother. Yes, next week we have our new season on Indie Soup Media. If you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. I'll put a post out so you can just find your link. And Hannah says, same to you. We will have a house full staying with us starting next Tuesday. So I'm getting ready. Hannah, I had to clean my house today because I was like, I need to put all this stuff away. It was a complete photo studio, but it's all looking good now. I'll share some images. But thank you all for tuning in today. I want to say this, please be safe. And more importantly, whoever you have near and dear to you, pick up the phone. And I mean, hear them or do a video call. Hear them today, right now. Okay? Don't do the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, as my mama say, agape love. Don't do the shoulda, coulda, woulda. Today is that. And if there's somebody that you're angry with, but you really love them, put that BS aside because this could be it. Do not go to bed angry. It ain't good for the heart. It ain't good for the brain. It's just not. But I will see you all next week, Lord willing. Okay, actually, will I? No, it's going to be pre-recorded. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be pre-recorded. I'm not going to be here. It's Friday. It's the day after Turkey Day. I'm going to be lounging. So, but who knows? All right. Now, with that, if the good Lord allows, I'm going to see y'all. Hey, it's G. Thank you for watching this episode of Girl Listen. Be sure to catch me every Friday at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. And while you're here, I cordially invite you to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you all next week.